Hey, Omega. Hey, Omega.
Yes, Gunner.
So, tell me something.
No.
But you should tell me something because there's some ambiguity about what's about to happen this week. So you should let me in the triple threat match.
I was going to make it a septuple threat match.
Well, let's get this over with. Let's start the show. Oh,
I told you we didn't have any music.
All right, stop. Yep, so we didn't have any music this week. So welcome to episode 214 of Smark Snark. I'm Gunner. That's Omega VR.
In the septuple threat match, we have Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Barracuda, the Ghost
The
of
Silver
Jimi
Snakes, the Silver Snakes,
Yeah,
Orange
yeah.
Monkeys, Red Jaguars,
Purple Parrots,
and
would
Moya
say-
Quirk.
It's the orange iguanas.
It is the Orange Iguanas. And so let's we also have other people here. Joining us is our wonderful technical producer who slaves over his ones and twos daily because we keep them chained to the wall. It's Yank BDS. See, trying to escape his responsibilities. Oh, what a kid! What a kidder! What a kidder! Also joining us this week is Samus Dog.
And there's only one word to describe me, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. D-A-W-G, dog.
We also have Donkey Lips is here. God forbid.
Yeah, exactly. What fucking show is this without your fucking star? Exactly.
And there's Nat Jester.
So I may be wrong here, but I thought the basic thing of a septuple threat is that you had septuplets fight each other.
Are
Well,
there
when
even enough septuplets on the planet to do that?
well, when old Paul gets back to work and Steph,
She has been looking bigger, Omega.
So basically what you're saying is that Stephanie's pregnant.
Aurora Rose and the other two versus the quote-unquote new era.
Hey, there you go.
No, we're 2 eras away from that.
More like one, maybe. Than the law.
They gotta be 18 first. Come on, man.
Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy's the generation before them. So there you go. All right. That's everybody. So we're gonna start with the news. A new split-branded pay-per-view lineup has been leaked, and it looks like to be legit, as WWE.com now lists Clash of the Champions. It starts with Backlash as a SmackDown event in Richmond on September 11th. Then Raw's Clash of the Champions, No Mercy for SmackDown, Hell in a Cell for Raw, TLC for SmackDown, Roadblock for Raw in December, and Survivor Series is a dual-branded show in November as usual. The heavy use of WWE Champion on Raw suggests there will be a second World Champion for SmackDown. Which means that we're back.
It's so obvious, though, from a merchandise standpoint, because they sell so many of those big gold titles. There's no reason not to bring it back. And it's so synonymous. Like, you see all those sports teams win championships, and then they hold up that big gold title with it. Like, it's a good idea, marketing-wise.
Well, marketing-wise, marketing wise, I just want to bring one thing to your attention. There was a thread on Woo a couple of days back about them, somebody making a replica belt of the current WWE Championship, only where the current one is red and could symbolize Raw. The second belt would be blue to symbolize SmackDown. I don't know if that's a good idea or that it's a bad idea, but that's, more marketing pieces out there for you.
That's a fucking horrible idea.
The entire idea of the two title belts, booking wise, is a horrible idea because you're splitting your main title in half.
In some ways, though, it's probably going to end up like the brand split always was, where the WWE title was still the more important one. Like, it's staying Raw, which is still going to be...
I'm already bored. I'm not going to lie. I'm already terribly bored with all of this.
You're not excited about Backlash being back, dude, and Clash of the Champions?
Yeah, dude. We're going to get War Games. Trust me. Wink, wink.
I'll believe that when I see it.
No, we're not. That's a WCW idea. If they were going to do that, they would have done that a while ago.
I refuse to get excited until we have another Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Nah, fuck that. Triple Cage.
All right, moving on. The Cruiserweight Classic taping started late as half the arena was empty and WWE was scrambling to fill up the front rows, later blaming a traffic accident on I-4, causing the delay of people. We all know that it's Donkey Lips standing out in the middle of the road trying to get people to stop because, it's a work, brother. Nonetheless, morale was said to be high. Mustafa Ali, a late replacement for Zumbi, who did not make weight, might have suffered a neck injury.
For the record, I just want to go on and say that it wasn't me. It was another person. They were being retarded, running around naked in the field like Floridians usually do, and that caused the accident. The heat kills people, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll probably see something like that on the Florida Man Twitter account pretty damn soon.
Yeah.
I heard that Zumbi was actually pretty good. He's a masked guy who does capoeira in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Though, I don't...
Nice.
Did he... So, he just didn't make weight? Nothing else there?
Oh, yeah, they were perfectly serious about that weight thing, dude. 205 was the cutoff, and if you didn't make weight, you were gone. You had to be cut. They flew in replacements just in case of that.
Damn.
That being said, I kind of wonder if, say, like Ibushi didn't make weight, if they really would have,
Oh, yeah, they would have. I'm sure. Come on, Ibushi not making weight, dude?
That's true. I mean, look at him. He's fucking skin and muscle. I can't say bones because he probably doesn't have a lot of bones.
I'm just saying, like even with the Reigns thing, part of me wonders, Reigns is their next guy, but he's not the guy yet. Whereas if Cena were to fail a wellness test, would they really? I mean, I don't, part of me wonders.
No, but he is the guy.
No, he knows.
He's been telling you. He's been telling you the whole time.
Reigns is not a good guy. He's
Just
not
knows
a
the guy.
But he blew a guy for crack one time.
I just really hope, if he did, on the subject of him being suspended, I hope he didn't get suspended for fake weed. He should. That's so stupid if he did.
For what now? Did we?
K2, sir.
K2.
So that's like a diet drug thing, isn't it?
No, that's spice. It's synthetic weed.
Yeah, it's synthetic bud.
Oh,
and
that's
the greatest thing is for the wellness policy. For real weed, it's only $250. I'm sorry, not $200. $2,500 fine. No suspension, no hit. With spice, it's a suspension. So you smoked spice instead of real weed. The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
All right, moving on here. WWE has been in talks with Cody Rhodes as of late, possibly due to planned merchandise with Stardust that would allow them to use his likeness. I don't see a reason why Cody wouldn't let that happen because, it's Stardust. And, well,
it's money. Why
we
not?
still got a
Money.
backlog of masks.
Shows the intention that there's still good faith between the two and that he left on good terms, which is probably a good thing. He can come back as Cody Rhodes at some point, be treated like an actual talent.
I'm sure that he'll actually come back at some point or another. To WWE. He's just got to do a bunch of other things first, like
He's got to
win the
itch to
NWA
scratch.
belt at Wrestle Kingdom 10 or Wrestle Kingdom 12 this time, right? I think it's 12.
Yeah, it'll be 12. Well, no. First off, before that, he's got to scratch that little Reseda itch he's been having.
Yes, we have a few. I'm excited to see what Bola will bring us this year.
They announced a lot of the competitors already. I think over half, and I'm already floored. We may get to see Cody Rhodes versus Dalton Castle.
All right, move on here. Vader versus Will Ospreay has been announced for Revolution Pro in London on August 12th. Hey, how about that? How about that old timer working himself into a shoot?
Oh,
that's exactly what he did.
Why not?
Oh my god!
Seems like good business for
He's
everyone.
gonna make a
Why
lot of
not?
money. Let's be honest. He's gonna make some money off of it. Good for him.
It's a payday.
Yep, it's a nice payday. Vader can still go. Somewhat.
Well, I just want to see the battle of the moonsault. I just want to see. I want to see Vader kick out of one moonsault, kick out at one on a moonsault.
He's gonna kick out at 0. He's gonna hit him with like a double moonsault off the fucking rafters of the Rev Pro stage. He's gonna kick out at 1 and then just start shooting on him. That was gonna be my question. Do you think he'll shoot on him midway through the match? He'll get pissed at the flippy shit?
No, I don't. All right. WWE is partnering with Loot Crate for monthly wrestling-themed boxes. This is going to be a bi-monthly thing, actually. So every 2 months they'll have a new box, much like Smuggle Your Bounty does with Star Wars stuff, etc., etc., etc. So basically, that means you get your Funko Pop, you get your or Dorbs from Funko, and then you get some a random piece of WWE merch, and then probably a Brie Bella lanyard.
Don't you get a DVD too?
To hang yourself with, yes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah,
I don't
it's going to be
understand
a bunch of shit. I don't understand Loot Crate at all. I think it's such a waste of money. But that's just I have no idea. I've never used it. Every time I see it, it just looks stupid.
I get the concept. It makes sense. You're getting stuff that you like, presumably stuff about stuff that you like, for a few bucks cheaper than if you just straight up bought that shit. So if you're the type of person that collects a bunch of shit, then
yeah.
I don't collect a bunch of shit. If it's got a T-shirt in it every time, then that's actually
they usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Then
they
maybe
usually do, and they usually make. Then they usually do, and they usually make it like an exclusive thing.
What's the announcement for price? Have they announced the price for it yet?
It's probably going to be just like Loot Crate's price.
Probably $20 to $25, probably. Because usually in a Loot Crate, what you would get would be like a couple figures, a pin, a patch, a T-shirt, and then like a main figure kind of thing.
I don't think they will be dipping into the well too much to get rid of the old merchandise. I think they will actually make an effort to try and create new stuff. That doesn't mean it's not going to be bad. Like Gunnar said, I totally expect to get a Bella lanyard or a Bella patch or something, and a dopey shirt that they put no effort into.
It's generally advertised as having $40 worth of merchandise for
Mhm.
$25 subscription fee. Which, if you think about it, I mean, yeah, you're probably going to get a bunch of crap you don't want, but I mean, if you get a T-shirt every month, then that's totally. Well, no, because then you're paying $50 for a T-shirt a month.
And it's not, and not only that, you don't know what you're getting. So it's like how Omega's saying, you're gonna get a Bella shirt, and then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? God damn it, fuck this shit."
Honestly, if it's like how Loot Crate operates normally and everybody gets the same thing, which it probably is,
Mhm.
you're probably better off just seeing what it is, and then when people decide they don't want this thing or that thing, seeing if you can just buy it
Piece it out.
separately.
Yeah, because most of the stuff you can get pieced out on eBay, or Loot Crate even has specials of themselves. Like, for example, I picked up a couple boxes of Loot Crate stuff that were like, basically the extras from the boxes that they had left over in their warehouse. They threw them all in a couple boxes, and I paid like $20 for them, and I got probably about $50 worth of stuff. Half of it I actually liked. Go figure, right?
Well, if they do that, that's smart. Just don't, hey, here's your box. Have fun with it.
Smart business move. I just hope it was just like a licensing deal they signed and they can just take the money and run.
So, CM Punk, moving on. CM Punk was on ESPN Radio recently, and he had to say this about Bryan. Even if I hate the guy, I hate to see him get hurt, but I love the guy. It's a bum way to go out, but living is more important than silly pro wrestling, and I'm glad he's alive. And it sucks that he can't do what he wants to do, but he'll find something else to do. The smart ones always do. And he also commented about returning to wrestling, and he says, no, I don't think so. But it's one of those never say never things. I just like to cover all my bases. So some internet dweeb is going to be like, you said you never wrestle again. With WWE? No, absolutely not. But I could pop up here and there. Let me explain this to you even better. It's not going to be televised. It's going to be me in a ninja outfit wrestling one of my buddies, and nobody's ever going to know. It's going to be very Monty Python, so to speak. So if there's some masked person, if there's going to be some sort of masked person in Bola this year, it's CM Punk. I guarantee it.
Not even if you see Colt Cabana lurking around and you just see some guy in like the fucking, remember the mask Punk had when he was with the Straight Edge Society? You see that? You know who it is.
Oh my good lord, CM Punk in a ninja outfit. Huh.
Well, he said, dude, if I want to go wrestle the Young Bucks over in Reseda, I'll go wrestle the Young Bucks over there. So he won't be.
And then get injured and then miss another UFC fight.
Well, I think that would be after the point where he's given up chasing the ghost on the UFC fights.
I don't know what he's doing with that whole thing. Like
202 still it. 202 still it for him.
For now.
So,
sorry about that. For now.
I'm excited for it.
Ricochet, aka Prince Puma, will be finishing up with Lucha Underground at the season 3 finale. He may be headed to WWE next year, but his plans to work for New Japan this year. So his LU commitments are wrapped up, and he'll probably be doing G1, right? Maybe?
No.
Nope, he wasn't in the announced field. G1 is also mostly heavyweights. I'm assuming
Super J
Cup, and then more than likely some sort of program with Kushida. It seems very likely. I mean,
and then putting Kushida over on the way out. Yep.
There's no reason for him to stay other than that. He doesn't even necessarily need Kushida to put him over on the way out. To be honest, if he gets a good run with the title and then it ends at Wrestle Kingdom in the Classic with Kushida, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
WWE will always want him, and he knows it. So.
Well, at least we know now what he was doing with his time, besides rehabbing.
It's a cameo spot.
When did the first one
They're
come out?
making a fourth one.
2014. 2014.
That is.
Meanwhile, if we're talking about movies,
Wow.
go watch The Purge this weekend.
How about
Why?
not?
Why would I do that to myself? I already
It's The
have to
Purge with political commentary.
I subject myself to net jester on a weekly basis. I don't need to go see shitty movies.
Purge and Purify, Yanka.
We here at Smark Snark Productions are vastly against the idea of purging. So please donate to your local bulimia and anorexia charities.
See, if Reigns had just waited until the purge to smoke that spice,
Exactly.
I don't know that that's how that works, but okay.
All right.
I have
Are
no
we-
idea where you were
Just
going
a second.
with
What
that.
are we doing
All
for the
crime
15-minute
is legal.
time limit here?
We're,
Because if
we're talking about a few things.
are we talking about
So, all
Bola?
right. We'll talk about Bola. We'll talk about G1. We'll get into it here. So, ding, ding, ding. 15-minute time limit. Since we have no sounds this week. Thank you, Ethan. All right. Let's get to the first question here, which is the most important, and we must estimate the length and girth of Batista's phallus.
I thought we were done with Batista dick jokes on this program.
You know,
Said you.
I don't know. All I know is
They-
it's the same size as Charlotte's.
I'm going to
What are
say
you talking about?
Charlotte.
And if you
Charlotte's
haven't
got a
seen
huge
Charlotte
dick.
yet, man, where have you been?
Charlotte has a huge dick. Like I'm
But,
jealous.
no,
of
really.
Charlotte's dick.
So Bola, Bola's happening this year. What should we call it? Right, start talking about Bola. I'm going to pull up some information.
Here are the current announced competitors. Of course, Cody Rhodes, who we already knew about. Kamitachi, I probably said that wrong. It's the new dude.
Kame Itachi.
Kamaitachi, sorry. Jeff Cobb, Mark Haskins, Dalton Castle, Pete Dunne, Sammy Callahan, Tommy End, Trevor Lee, Adam Cole, John Hennigan, and Jack Gallagher are the current announced, like half of the field, I believe.
That's a good setup, man. I expect to see Sandow on that card too.
I expect Rhodes and Sandow to meet in the quarterfinals.
Woo! That's gonna tear the house down.
I think the more likely thing, considering how PWG is booking a lot of these, is those two having a 2-day run and then tag teaming on the last day against someone, just for that classic pop.
Them versus the Bucks.
Yep.
It could certainly happen. What
Bucks
it's
and maybe Redragon.
I look at this field and I don't really see a favorite to win necessarily, though. Maybe other than Trevor Lee.
His name is Adam Cole. Who's going to win? Has Adam Cole won Bola before?
I have no idea.
Yes.
I want to say yes,
he
but I
won.
have no idea.
He was in 2014 and no. 2012, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he won in
that's what I was
2012.
thinking.
That's what he won. Never
Because
mind.
once he won 2012, that's how we got the title.
Right. Yeah, no, that's then no, he's not going to win. Hennigan
Cody
Rhodes.
doing
I don't see Cody doing it. I see Cody going out exactly the way that Dog just described it. Do you think that Callahan could win it?
Yeah, I could see Callahan winning it.
It's certainly a possibility. I think
Remember,
the matchup I want to see more than any other, though, is more than any. I want to see Cody Rhodes versus Dalton Castle. That matchup would tear the fucking house down.
Yes, fucking yes. There are a lot of matchups on there with Cody that I would love to see, and it's going to be so good. I think you're going to see a lot of good shit out of Cobb too.
Right now, out of the field, I think Trevor Lee has definitely got something going for him. But
Oh yeah,
I think that the biggest name here that we need to worry about is Dalton. I think that he's everybody's favorite wrestler at this point that they don't know about, and to have him win Bola would put him on the map so far. It wouldn't even be funny. I mean, it would be probably the most significant thing in his career. However, I could definitely see them jobbing him out in the quarters or something like that.
Well, here's what I'm wondering. WXW 16, the gold carat winner, wasn't that Tommy N? He won this year, right? I think he did. If he did, because the rumors saying Tommy's heading to the E, I could see maybe him winning.
He won last year.
Oh, yeah,
he won last year.
I forgot. Never mind. I mean, remember, we still have half the roster not announced yet, so we don't know what the other half is. Next thing you know, we may see a name on there like, okay, that makes sense.
Well, all right. So what we do have announced though is the G1 Climax 26 from the 18th of July to the 14th of August. Your favorite summer tournament, the best wrestling all year that you're going to see pretty consistently. Because you have, it's the best tournament.
They gave me the flash. That gave me hot flashes with that announcement, man. Oh my god.
You really need to take your estrogen. Block A is Okada, Tanahashi, Togi, Kojima, Ishii, Goto, Bad Luck Fale, Tamatanga, Sonata, and Marufuji. And then Block B is Naito, Shibata, Omega, Michael Elgin, Honma, Evil, Yoshihashi, Nagata, Nakajima, and oh my god, we get to watch. I can't wait for this. The Shibata and Honma match. Please, more of that.
I'm happy that Naomichi Marufuji got into the G1 this year, and he's in Block A. There's going to be so many good matchups with him.
Are you excited for more bad luck for the underboss there, dog?
Of course.
Dude, he's going to have so many good matches. He's going to get paid.
I don't assume he is a favorite in that. Well, who knows? I don't know.
Exactly. No, the only
he's going to pick up some. He'll pick up some wins though for sure.
Yeah. He'll pick up some.
I think I don't know. It's really tough to call. I just assume that Naito is going to win Block B.
And then Okada wins Block A?
I disagree.
Really?
I think Okada wins Block A and Shibata wins Block B.
That's a dark horse. Yeah, everyone was saying Shibata could win this year.
I love Shibata, but when the second they took the title off Naito, I was just like, the only thing that makes sense is him winning the G1. If they go with Shibata, it would be amazing as well. I think he's more than ready to take that next step, and he could put on a classic match.
And it doesn't mean that you're not going to see another rematch for the title between Okada and Naito between now and the end of the year. I could definitely see that happening.
Oh yeah, he's going to get the rematch for the title. For me, it just makes more sense for Naito to do it because then you would go ahead and have Naito face Okada at Wrestle Kingdom, and that could be like Will Ingobernable's crowning moment. He beat the ace on the biggest show of the year for the title. He's now the dominant force.
And nobody whatsoever is looking at any type, of John Cena-like return for Tanahashi.
No. In fact, there's been rumors that he may step out of the tournament because of his back. And that schedule for the tournament, for a dude that apparently has multiple injuries, there's a very strong chance he may not make it through all of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could see him pulling out before and deciding not to do it. I mean, obviously that would really fuck him up for a month, but like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh no, I agree. Who do you have replace him though, Gunnar?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Cody Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Cody.
Really? Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
No, Cody Hall.
I like Rhodes better.
I think Tanahashi will win Block A, and Captain New Japan as an injury replacement will win Block B.
Oh wow!
Wait, who gets
that
injured?
one's wild.
No, Evil.
And then
Yeah.
Captain New Japan removes his mask, and it turns out to be Cody Hall.
and then whatchamacallit, and then all of a sudden you see somebody step out of stilts out of the bodysuit, and it isn't Cody Hall at all. It's Cody Rhodes, who's a good 6 inches shorter than Cody Hall.
So
now, here's an interesting thing, though. We've seen Naito break a few barriers in Japanese wrestling, like how you do things, and he is in the same block as Evil. Is there any chance that we see the finger poke of Doom in New Japan?
We saw it last year with Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, we see that.
Definitely see that happen.
I completely forgot about that.
The other thing I was going to say is there's a lack of Ring of Honor talent on this G1.
Michael Elgin?
Who would you put on there?
Michael Elgin. Elgin's more New Japan now. Way more New Japan.
Who from New Japan?
Adam Cole?
Or who from...
Adam
Obviously,
Cole?
No. I wouldn't put Cole on this. Not yet. I could see some other, maybe
Lethal?
Hall, but probably not. No, Jay's turning face, isn't he?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what they're doing with him.
I saw weird pictures.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if you can count it as shaving because he had braids and you got to cut that shit out.
All right. And one more thing to talk about before we go. Obviously, this has probably been more than 15 minutes at this point, but we're going to talk about it anyway. So the Samoa Joe over there, Roman Reigns, has been suspended, and we're in about day 8 of that suspension. Enjoying it thoroughly, not gonna lie. But how weird? Okay, number one, how weird was it for Raw to have the heels come out on top at the end of the show?
Highly unusual, and I think we all enjoyed it because it was a little bit something different. But I just want to ask everybody real quick, did you envision any scenario where anybody, Vince, Tripp, Stephanie, Shane, anybody in senior management would have okayed Seth Metal talking about Roman?
Yeah, I could see Hunter saying, "Yeah."
It's kind of hard to avoid it when ESPN and TMZ have talked about it. It's national news.
That's a nuclear bomb staring at you, and you're like, "What? I'm just gonna ignore it? Hell no! You can't ignore it. You have to address it."
And I
say they take him off the match.
And either way, they were gonna have to explain what happened with the match, if he was gonna be taken out or not, and they were gonna skirt around it in any promos anyway. Why not just say, "Dude, suspended"? That's the reality of it. And they're trying to be more the reality era.
He's suspended. He fucked up. They'll say what you want to say about him.
He's taking his punishment.
That's all there is to it.
He's coming back for the fight that he was scheduled for.
Honestly, I think mentioning it so brazenly was part of his punishment. I mean, obviously he's not out of the match. He's still a top guy. But Rollins really ripped into him there.
Oh, yeah,
but it's true.
Know.
Even though Mr. Steph had his dick leaked.
Yeah, I know he got ripped into hard, and that's what made me think that Seth Metal wasn't supposed to do that, because I don't think Vince would allow it for his guy.
But his guy just fucked up on a major fucking level.
His guy is no longer his guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So you say it's over. The experiment's done. He's fucked. It's over
now. For now, for the foreseeable future.
For the short term,
Would you have taken him out the match?
no. Absolutely not, because the idea is that in this brand split, the Shield is going to be split up. That's going to make making that match really difficult. You can't cock tease this match that I have personally wanted this match since they broke up. I wanted it at Mania
too.
31.
I think you could still do it at WrestleMania and hold it up until then. But honestly, Roman, the draft is really kind of a lifesaver for Roman right now because when it happens, he's going to be the top guy on either brand.
On SmackDown.
I don't know. I think that draft stock went down too because he was going to be the number one guy chosen. That's not going to be the case. He's going to be like the fifth or sixth guy chosen. And better yet, how are they going to address that on TV?
No, he won't be the fifth or sixth. He'll be the third. The third, and SmackDown will win the first vote, and they'll pick Seth, and they'll pick Roman. And I think that the Raw first two picks are Ambrose, and it's going to be it's going to be an NXT guy, and then you'll get supplemental drafts on WWE.com. All right, so that's it.
It sucks that he won't be there.
Yeah. All right, we're done. I want ice cream. I'm still awake. Anyone?
I am.
I think it's just you and me driving, buddy. Everyone else is asleep in the back.
All right, well,
how about a chicken strip basket?
No, we ain't paying. Here's what we do. We get the food and we go straight through. Don't fucking stop. Just grab it and go.
My
time
mic
for the
has
Dairy
been
Queen
muted.
drive-through.
Dairy Queen drive-through.
Jester,
That was
I'm gonna
mad.
put you on something. Jester, I'm gonna put you on something important.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Do the ratings.
Oh, me do the ratings. Okay, hang on just a second.
For the love of fuck with this guy.
Oh my
I got it.
God.
I got it.
We'll
I got
put
it.
you in charge of
You got
one
it?
important thing. One thing.
I got
One.
it. I got it. I got it.
You
I
want me to
got
get
it. Relax. I got it. Anyway, the ratings for this week, Impact was 304,000 viewers, down 7% from the 327,000 the week prior. SmackDown's rating was 2. It had 2.145 million people, up 3% from the 2.073 million of that week prior. And as for Raw's ratings, 3.093 million, down double digits, 11% from the 3.467 million of that week prior. And those were the ratings.
All right, dog with the birthdays.
Birthdays. Happy birthday on the 30th of this month of June to Alicia Fox, to Terry Funk, and to a man we talked about quite a bit in the earlier segments, Cody Rhodes. Happy birthday to you on the 30th. Happy birthday on July 1st to Yoshitatsu, to Abismo Negro, and to Carmela Di Cesare.
That's racism.
Oh,
Not
that is
cool to
just a
just call
lazy
people.
joke. It's just a lazy joke.
Happy
There's
birthday
really
on
wrong.
July
That's wrong.
2nd to Bret Hart and Charles Robinson. Happy birthday on
Lil
the
Nate.
3rd to Johnny Swinger and Shinya Hashimoto. Happy birthday on to the 4th of July to, how about this for a fucking tag team of America, Barry Windham and Sid Vicious. Fuck
Think
yeah,
of the name
America.
right now. What's the tag team name?
Independence Day.
Woo! Book it. Let's go.
And then happy birthday on the 5th to Adam Cole, Jerry Saggs, and Jamie Dundee. Those are the birthdays.
And now it is time for This Week in Wrestling with Omega VR.
Yes, this weekend wrestling history. Circa 1935, where Danny O'Mahony, Danny O'Mahony defeats Jim Londos for the NWA Heavyweight Wrestling title in Boston, Massachusetts. He would later defeat Ed Don George to combine this belt with the Boston-based AWA World title. Jump to 1993, where the Bruise Brothers defeat the Rock and Roll Express for the Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team title in Council, Virginia, ending the Express's fourth title reign. And in 1995, WWF held King of the Ring in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Mabel became king, last defeating Savio Vega, and in the main event, Diesel and Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Tatanka and Psycho Sid. And that was This Weekend Wrestling History.
Man, I wonder what business was down in '95.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Hey, do you know what also happened this week in wrestling history? The infamous Hell in the Cell match between Mankind and Undertaker.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Happy Trails. Let me see here. Happy Trails to CM Punk finally getting his UFC debut in September at UFC 203. I thought it was 202. And happy Trails to Jimmy Snuka.
It is 202, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh, it's 203.
No, it's 203.
Yeah, it's 203. They moved it back.
Tomato. I'm loving this.
Snuka, who was announced for WrestleCon during WrestleMania weekend next year, prosecutors have filed a motion asking the court to force Snuka to do outpatient mental health to further determine whether he's fit to stand trial. What should we watch this week in wrestling? Croc.
I'm gonna say that you should. It's not out yet. I think, is it this week that they're doing the Ballard Nakamura match on NXT, or is that next week? I can't remember. If it's not next week, watch Best in the World that was just on this weekend from Ring of Honor, especially the Roddy match. That brought a tear to my eye. That was a good match.
What should we watch this week in wrestling?
I have no idea. You should watch. I have no clue, dude. You should actually, you know what you should watch? You should try and find the introduction of all the Cruiserweight Classic stars that they did, the Parade of Stars. And my favorite and the future winner is the dude who has a high top so high that he has a pair of glasses on his high top. Is it Anthony Bennett?
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, Anthony Bennett.
What a fucking stud that guy is. And he is facing Tony Nese in the first round, and he better kick his ass because that guy's awesome.
Is the CWC round robin or is it elimination?
Elimination.
Oh. Michael, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
From that same 95 King of the Ring, how about the Kiss My Foot match between Bret Hart and Jerry Lawler?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jester, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Well, let me ask you a question. What happens when you get a bunch of British internet smarks enough money to put over their own wrestling show? You get something like Woke Culture's Pro Wrestling. And that first show was on YouTube, and it's kind of so-so, but for a first product, it's not half bad, or at least I think so. So go watch that and see if you like it.
I heard very much the opposite.
You've heard very much
I was not expecting.
I heard very much the opposite, that it was in fact quite bad.
Okay, I need to Google very quickly here.
I got a soft spot for those guys.
Okay, I got it.
What should we watch this? What should we watch this week in wrestling?
I can't be outdone by Netchester. So you should watch the 10/23/95 episode of WCW Monday Night Nitro.
What about it?
Yeti!
Netjester, I got a question
It's
for
the
you.
Yeti!
Okay, be gentle.
BX or Pachiti Club?
Oh, Pacini Club. If for no other
Get the
reason,
fuck
I
out.
love them damn
Ow.
sunglasses.
Ow!
Oh, I just realized that I could have outdone him and did like Trailerhood Wrestling Federation, but I didn't think of that. Damn it.
I'm going to tell you to watch the CEO 2016 Street Fighter V Kenny Omega versus Xavier Woods.
You know
Damn,
that was
that's
our
what we
ring?
all forgot.
Gunner, you know that was our ring? That was that CEO? I took
Mhm.
bumps in that ring.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. That was our baby. Right in the middle of that fucking stage. It was beautiful.
One time I ate at a restaurant that a famous person ate at. So there's that.
Oh,
By the
big
way,
deal.
Austin Creed is ass cheeks as a Street Fighter. Just saying.
One of my uncles was a telephone pole climber, and one night he got into a bar, and there was
Pole
Michael
climb, that
Keaton. And
explains
then
a lot.
after a night of drinking booze, Michael Keaton went up a telephone pole.
I saw Snoop Dogg at the mall once.
Was he smoking weed?
No, he went into GameStop and they kicked everybody else out.
Alright.
That
So
sounds like Snoop Dogg.
So smarksnark.com, twitter.com/smarksnark, facebook.com/smarksnark. Normally you can call into the show and do that on Skype with the number 812-408-9666. Yeah. That's 812-408-WOO. Unfortunately, we're not able to have Skype up this week. Hopefully I can have the problem rectified by next week. Also, let's see, what else is there? Smarksnark.com, Springer.com/SmarkSnark. You can email us at contact@smarksnark.com if you want to be on the show. We have to figure out some way to easily give out the Discord link. I'm thinking some kind of like short URL. We'll get that worked out. What am I forgetting?
Nothing. We're good to go.
All
Me
right.
on Twitter. Follow me.
No, don't
me on
follow. Don't follow Donkey Lips on Twitter because here's what happens.
Follow me on Twitter at the Croc.
At the crock of shit. That's what it is. So with that said, we wish you the best. All of us here wish you the best in your past, present, and future endeavors.
Croc, I'm going to need to get you loaded on Uzo and tell me why they're calling you Donkey Lips all the time.
You're not ready for that story.
Good night, New Buffalo.